you don't want to put 5 Immortals against 5 Legends, for example, because there'll be too much of a mechanical difference. But when it's like a few hundred MMR here and there, doesn't make a difference. So anyway, here we go into game 2. People will join at some point, but for now, we've got Kokopium, which is nice. And we'll see if the bans are mirrored. We had not a
First phase. Oh.
First ban. Wow, they did ban Death Prophet as well. Tanking, that was seen both times, with Debate Mail being the captain. That does make sense. So they've left Death Prophet open. Will they first pick Death Prophet? My estimate would be yes. My prediction.
I would say. Okay. You were right.
Yeah, quite good with the predictions today. Because they banned it first phase last time, I'm guessing they're really valuing it. And Death Prophet can be played as a good POS 4. I don't know if that's something you've played before.
I've played it POS 5.
5, okay.
POS 4, I don't think. It's a bit awkward to play at POS 4 because you want to get a BKB, but at the same time, POS 4s will rush BKBs and don't get items like Blink and 4-star is kind of a grief. Most games, at least.
What do you do on the POS 5, though?
POS 5 is different because your main goal is to just use Exo to take towers, and whether you live or die, you're a POS 5, your main job is still wards. You play POS 5 for the Exo, you play POS 3 for like the tanky frontliner, kind of BKB Blink. I run in first and I soak up everything.
Yeah, Death
POS
Prophet
4
is
I wouldn't recommend.
An interesting frontliner because she's actually very vulnerable. The only thing that makes her tanky is that she's or a good frontliner. She's very fast and she does drain your HP. But all the healing kind of comes after the damage has been dealt. So if you can't burst her, then she heals to full. But if you can die quite quickly. She's not as tanky as a Mars Tidehunter, etc.
Not only that, she's a very, very low armored hero. So she does quite badly against heroes like Drow, who just want to keep their range and just chip away at her health.
Oh yeah, your Drow will kill a Death Prophet in no time. But Death Prophet can mitigate that by trying to get right on top of Drow with a BKB. So, but anyway, Death Prophet support is interesting role. Didn't used to be something Death Prophet ever could do, but nice to see it. Anyway, Kotl and Venge going to be the heroes from the die. So they've gone back to just picking the supports first. We'll leave the cores for later.
Kotl, Venge. The real question is whether it's a Kotl. I really want to see a Kotl mid in an in-house, but Nickate doesn't like the Kotl mid.
Yeah, I don't like Kotl mid a lot because you just farm hard and then run around and Dagon people, and I guess it's okay. But I don't know. It seems a bit gimmicky to me. But then getting the Ags is very good on Kotl, of course. It's a really, really strong Aghanims. It gives you essentially another ultimate. And it's a good ultimate as well. There's the Enchantress again.
BP and...
But not really a lot of lockdown this game. You've got Venge's Magic Missile being the only stun, and that doesn't even stun for 2 seconds. So hopefully some of the POS 3s are going to bring a little bit more lockdown, especially for the Radiant, who are in desperate need of it.
But you can just buy a shard and you can stun 2 heroes.
Venge you can, yeah.
Shard.
Now that shard is insane. The fact that it prioritizes heroes is what makes it so good.
I've been saying this a lot, but then again, it really shouldn't be a thing. It can bounce to invis units, even if you don't have true sight of them.
Now that's weird, because lots of abilities can't do that. So that's a massive luxury. You just fire it on a creep, and then it will definitely bounce to the hero who's hiding in the trees.
It'll bounce to a hero. I think it bounces through smoke as well.
Does it?
I'm like 70 to 75% sure.
But smoke does disjoint projectiles.
Projectiles.
But will it still follow the target to show you where they are?
Now that I'm not sure.
That's interesting.
Who knows? Maybe we'll see it this game.
Maybe we will, yeah. Enchantress is, in my opinion, her biggest strength is the offensive purge, which can hard counter some heroes. That's not why they've picked it this time. So I'll see what they can do with Enchantress, but in the recent in-houses, I've not been massively impressed with the potency of the hero. Not, trying to talk smack about the players who are playing it, but I just never felt like Enchantress provided a lot to the game.
I think the way you play Ents right now is you just go the puppy build, which is basically max heal, max creep, take a creep and then just out-trade whichever support that you're trading against. Because, well, you have a creep that's basically half, or I'd say 3/4 of a hero, and you just win the trade 9 times out of 10.
Well, I always thought that was the way to play Enchantress for a very long time. And Puppy is doing it over and over and over. But look at any single in-house Enchantress, they will always take Impetus. They'll never skip it.
Well, because it's good poke, and then like I'm just guessing that like micro is not the way to go most of the time.
Yeah, I like the Nature's Attendant's level 1 though, because it's a massive heal. It's like 400 health. You can't trade with an Enchantress who's about to heal 400 straight after. It's a free salve basically. Only costs 140 mana, so you can cast at least 3 of them. And they do go for the Chaos Knight, gives them a nice chunk of damage.
I like this pick a lot because Chaos Knight suffers from a lot of mana issues, but you have a Kotal on your team.
Yes, and
And
Chaos
basically
Knight
solves-
spells don't have very long cooldown anyway. So Kotal reducing them means you'll get a lot of stuns and reality rifts. Very nice. Jakiro makes sense against Chaos Knight though, but it means that either the Death Prophet or Jakiro has to be a core. Maybe it is Death Prophet mid.
It is Death Prophet core.
Or pos 3.
5 seconds
Or
could be
plus 3.
mid.
That's true.
I'm not sure I'm a fan of Death Prophet 3 that much. I'd rather her support or mid, I think. Because, yeah.
I feel like DP3 you need to pick it into like certain matchups because I know very well that DP can trade very well into like cores like Tiny
Oh yeah.
or like say like
Chaos
what's
Knight.
not really Chaos Knight because his base stats is too high and like Chaos Strike is just RNG, you know.
It is,
You
but
can-
in lane, Death Prophet's going to harass the Chaos Knight, a lot more than he can get on top of the Death Prophet.
Well, yeah, but then you just bring one stun alongside the CK bolt with any other stun, and then the DP is just gone because you
Yeah.
have like 4 armor at level 1 or something. Let me.
I'm sure
give
it's
a quick
worse
check.
than that. But
It's definitely
you'll have a
worse.
support on your team to sort of stun and hold the Chaos Knight in place while you get out of
Do
your
your-
stun, and then you can start draining
Yeah.
their life.
5
And you're also
seconds
just a
remaining.
ranged here with 325 move speed.
I
It's
guess.
an absurd amount of move speed. It's like Pugno move speed. But with a hero
There
that
you
actually
go
has good
for
right
the-
click.
PA.
PA's got a lot of built-in evasion, which is obviously good against Chaos Knight, who doesn't really want to be building an MKB. So the 85% evasion you'll get from the talent means that Chaos Knight kind of has to go MKB because he can't damage you otherwise. So I do like the pick, and of course you can burst Kotal very, very quickly and Venge. So I like it, yeah. I think it's a really nice pick. PA is great into these strength cores who don't like MKBs. Or don't want to naturally buy it, I suppose. It kind of makes them go off-build a little bit.
It's interesting to see that they pick CK into Enchantress because I know that you can burst her. It's a CK off lane. I like this draft even more now.
Okay. They knew it. They saw that CK into Phantom Assassin. Either they thought CK was going to be 3 anyway, or they just very quickly changed their mind. Either way, I think that's a really clever pick of Void. Void is great against the enemy team. Smack the Phantom Assassin. You'll be a more natural MKB carrier anyway. Yeah, really clever. I like it.
Now the real question is CK gonna build Armlet or Aetherland?
Well, I mean, you just go the Shard. Doesn't that give you a really long cast range stun? I suppose not Reality Rift.
Well, it does, but then like, as a CK3, you just want to chuck out as many stuns as you can without having to put yourself in the midst of like things.
Maybe.
Because 4 seconds is a very long time to be stunned.
It is, and Chaos Knight also has a lot of minus armor provided through the Reality Rift, so his utility is actually amazing. I suppose you go Armlet if you're winning the game really hard, because why not? I mean, maybe the Void's not having a great time and CK can be kind of the mid-game core, I don't know. We'll see what he can do. He's a tanky frontliner at least, so...
Yep.
I like it, yeah. I think Chaos Knight's one of those POS 3s that makes sense, a core who can be a POS 3. And
He's a very greedy plus 3 though.
Well, yes, but not quite as greedy as Wraith King POS 3. I feel like Chaos Knight's a better Wraith King in the POS 3 role anyway. And his Aghanims can be quite useful, Chaos Knight's Aghs.
Karen keeps on complaining. Oh, it lags my PC.
Get a
Every
better
single
PC?
time I
My
axe.
PC's fine. Well, that's the counter to people who have wooden PCs. But also, when you use your Aghanims, does it provide that invulnerability, but also
It does.
time where they can't attack?
It provides invulnerability, and if let's just say you're being tracked by like a sniper ult, let's say like you have like your enchantress being, no sorry, your like venge being sniper ulted, your
Yeah.
CK can just press X ult and then you can destroy the projectile.
But does it,
well.
if Void Chronos and then CK drops his ultimate, does that waste a little bit of uptime for the Void?
Yes,
Okay.
it would.
So
Yes.
there's another combo like that which I didn't realize until I played it a few times. Lycan, who goes Aghanims. When you bite your ally, they still have the transformation time. So I've got my team killed where I thought, I'll bite you to give you the damage, but actually you were just having good uptime anyway, and now I've ruined your uptime. So you've got to be careful about when you use those abilities. But I do like Chaos Knight's Aghanims. I think it is insanely good. Does the illusion belong to you or to the player?
It belongs to you.
So you get all of them. You can micro all of the illusions, and do they all?
You can micro all of them.
Do they
Reality
get
Rift, yes.
Now, is Reality
Yes,
Rift global? Like, do they teleport across the entire
No.
map? Okay, it's
Reality Rift, I found out recently, it has a cast range. Like, in terms of like whether the illusions get teleported or not, it depends on. It's about the same range as like a blink dagger, so it's like.
Okay, pretty big. Pretty
Yeah.
big. 1200.
So you can roughly imagine from your hero, and then like the 1200 radius. If your illusions are nearby, they all get teleported in.
More
But
lockdown from the Dire.
But just a bit outside, and it doesn't work. Yeah, they do have.
They got a Bat Rider as well. And
Lasso,
the Radiant,
Venge Stun.
The Radiant went for another Mars, so he's going on his Mars again, Ted. We did have a very good game on the hero, so it makes sense. I mean, I like Mars Jakiro is an amazing amount of damage, and if you can trap everyone in the circle and Royds is just running around with his ultimate, amazing team fight. But then Dire have another burst of team fight damage, so yeah, it's gonna be an interesting game. It's gonna be who can pick off who, I reckon. But we'll see.
We will have to wait and see.
Why does Chaos Knight always face the wrong way? Is it the cosmetic or is it just him now?
Kiwi's not able to join apparently, so I
Oh,
think.
does he needs the casting role? I can
Yeah.
drag him in. He sits somewhere else. It's because he's not assigned himself as a caster. I can do that.
Okay.
Now he can join. Now he can join. Bye.
Lovely.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello, Kiwi.
Hello.
Welcome.
Just turn you up a little bit. There you go.
So Kiwi, who won draft? Median or Dire?
Wait.
Who do you
Let me have a look.
Divine.
Thanks for kind and nice words.
There are 5 sticks in this game, but actually 4 because Mepharis started with a full wand.
My horse
I don't think I've seen someone start with a full magic wand before. Not sure if that is the play, but who is he that
Who is
desperate to lane against?
against? Jakiro. I don't think Jakiro costs that
No,
many
Jakiro,
spells.
it costs 140 mana. He can only get 3 off before he's out of mana again. So it's not Jakiro alone. Mars? Jakiro Mars? I don't know. It's a weird choice, I think. But someone wants his charges anyway.
I think I like Dire. Yeah, Dire lineup more.
Where's that?
I think Void beats PA, and that's basically. And then
Yeah.
like CK will just one shot as hero. Doesn't really matter who.
CK into DP is like, like you just get on top of her. Reality Rift with Armlet and blow her up.
But I'm
Yeah.
guessing that the amount of healing you get from Spirit Siphon is still going to be the same even if you use it on an illusion.
Yes, it is, but it's not enough normally.
But if you can quickly spam out 4 charges, you got it on the CK illusions, and you can survive. It's a lot of healing. But I suppose the minus armor from Reality Rift is really going to hurt a DP.
3+3 armor without any bonus armor. That's
Right.
like
Yeah, 3 bonus armor under the tower. Otherwise, it's only 3. Very, very low. And Nat playing the POS 1. Looks like he's already committing for the Battle Fury build. That's what he's got in mind anyway. And what took 2 tower hits while under the effective Blightstone? Ouch. How is Wobber? Wobber has gone Nature's Attendance first, I see. Why does it provide a permanent buff called Nature's Attendance? There aren't any attendants. Is that just because of the new shard?
I think it's because of the shot. Maybe it's bugged.
3 permanent attendants is not bad though. How much health regen is that? Each one heals you 16.
At max.
The 16 times 3, which is
48.
48. 48 healing constantly. And it heals allies as well if you go near them, right?
Yeah.
Pretty good. End up putting some pain onto Karen, but Karen is just fighting back. I like it.
I think like Dire just need to use stuns on Nat in lane. I don't know why they use stuff on Wob. Like it doesn't matter if they.
Yeah, Wobber.
I think this should be like a winning lane for Dire, but if they just keep using stuff on Wob, then it's fine. Like PA just farms. Got 6 tangos and just hasn't used one yet.
Yeah, and got some
Against
stick
the double
charges as
stun
well.
lane.
The whole point of CK off lane is to use your stun to disrupt last hitting rhythm of like the boss one. But Sam should be doing that more.
Yeah, Wobber just healed to full. You see, 1 tango plus Nature's Attendance, full health. That's the power of the Enchantress, as Puppy has demonstrated many times.
Oh, the mistake comes out.
Mistake.
The thing is, you can force people to go for the impetus build, which is not that
somewhat.
good,
That was a
By
nice steal of the
blocking.
creep wave of terror.
by blocking these 2 camps with sentries and body blocking this camp.
Wobber's
And
going
if you
in.
if
Look
you
at
go
the
for
power!
first
Look at the
3
power of
minutes-
Thunderclap. How much damage is it? 150.
Yeah, you have the bear, which is
Oh,
again how are you supposed to trade into like an extra creep, you know?
That's true. And it costs 40 mana to enchant as well. Such a cheap spell. Almost seems cheating, Enchantress, but that is supposed to be the point of it, isn't it? Lane dominating
Bot
hero.
lane.
Like a super
Top-
Chen. Use it for a
top
slow
lane.
as well, yeah.
Karen is dead.
Actually, I was looking at bot lane, but that was fine. But yeah, you're right. They did get a kill on Karen. That means Karen will come back on full mana. But I'm not sure Void plus Kotl, there's not really much synergy there until the Chrono. And of course, Mefara, also not a very good hero against Jakiro. That matchup, not being able to rewind any burst damage. So it looks really good for the Radiant in their off lane. And they're doing well in their safe lane too. Stun into stun. Like you said,
Bonk.
big damage.
Yes,
Gassy
this is what
Rick.
they should be doing.
Bonk.
Oh, didn't get the crit off because he cancelled it, but still, good damage.
I don't think he cancelled it, he moved out of vision.
But if you've already primed the attack, does it not just go off anyway or not?
It does not sometimes.
There's the stun. Stun into stun. 2 seconds. They're trading. There's the crit. Another crit. But Nat is going to be fine somewhat. He can't get it. Nat, he is fine. Drops a tango. Might just get a kill on Wobber instead. Yeah, he does get a kill on Wobber. Now Nat's running around at about 1 HP. Takes a little bit more damage. He's going to go buy a ring of health from the shop, however.
It's good and bad, because he can't come
He
back to
might
lane.
die still.
Yeah, he's dead? No, he's
Bonk.
not. Yeah, he's dead. Okay, he dies to a
Good at
neutral.
neutrals.
That's the best outcome, but that's still quite good for the Dire. Now they're quickly trying to push the wave as fast as possible so that Nat loses an entire creep wave. Look at the size of this wave. He's about to lose 3 ranged creeps, which is
I
really
think he'll be
extreme.
fine.
Wobber's going to take some of it at least, but still, that makes the kill extra good.
Sometimes it's a bit not nice, like dying to neutrals at first, because the death time is like exceedingly long.
You get longer death time if you die to
Yes,
neutrals.
you do.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about that mechanic?
It's because when Undying was really popular, you just use up all your mana and then go suicide.
Yeah,
Come back in,
Badlands
like,
used to
5
do that
seconds.
as well when they could kill themselves. Spam mist coil and then kill yourself.
Yeah.
Royds is hardcore diving the bat ride. Unfortunately, not quite fast enough, but has the ult up anyway. Really early, aggressive ult by Royds. I like that he thought he could chase down the bat rider. Maybe he'll get some tower damage.
Well, with
though.
siege creep here as well, if they don't have glyph, like the tower could die.
Exfil is half.
Yeah, he's a
duration.
bit scared. He's not going to be
Yeah,
burst by
he's-
the bat rider, is he? He might as well just hit the tower. He's going to heal to full in a second. How much damage is it per spirit? 61 damage per spirit, and you have 8 of them. Look how much damage it does to the tower. This needs to be patched. What are you doing, Gaben? Anyway, top lane is having another fight, but it looks like Mars is going to be okay. This time, instead of going for double bracer, he went one bracer, and he's got Helm of Iron Will. So are we going to see Armlet Mars? Or is it Helm of the Dominator Mars? We'll see.
I think it's casual.
Or just leave it as Helm of Iron Will?
Yeah, yeah. Because
It's
the
good
Void, you
stats.
can't trade on Void very well, right? If he has this regen and armor. And safe lane Kotal is not going to want to spam the wave with Illuminate. So like, you don't really need the extra bracer HP. You can just trade with Void and be fine with it.
Yeah, Karen's in a lot of trouble. That spear went nowhere near her, but it was obviously just a flex because it did not need it. Second rank of God's Rebuke, lots of damage on a Kotal. Kotal only has 3 armor 6 minutes into the game.
A fast level 6 and maybe the Void
Yeah,
dies
Mepharah's
as well.
taking a lot of damage. I mean, he has gone for a Morbid Mask, but just burning to death from the Jakiro. Death Prophet
Yes.
is clearly
Sad
the
Void
farmer.
lane.
It is a very sad Void lane. Kotal is not the support that you need, and you have to play against the Jakiro. Very, very nasty. That's why he went instantly Morbid Mask, trying to heal himself just a little bit. But Kinder's still chasing him, applying so much damage to Mepharah.
Illuminate will miss.
You might kill Nat as well.
Bot lane.
Yeah, we're having a look. Nat, he's very low. But Jameel's taking a lot
I
of
think
damage
he's
too.
okay.
Is he? Reality Rift, massive
Nope.
crit, 174 damage. And
Another
there's a
stun,
follow-up
yep.
stun. Yeah,
Yeah.
you've got no Nature's Attempt.
Another crit.
It's only 1
Crit.
second though. Somewhat has no mana, unfortunately.
He didn't get lucky.
Yeah. Jabate also has Helm of Iron Will. Oh, there's been a kill in mid lane.
Solo kill.
Yeah, very nice. Boots of Travel, 1,000 gold to go. Wow, level 8 on Batrider as well. It's a really nice kill to have. Helm of
Kinder
Iron
might
Will is
die.
so much better. Who's gonna die? Oh, Kinder? Yeah, he's gonna
Yeah,
go down.
Kinder's-
Aaron picks up the kill. That
But level 6 on the Mars.
Illuminate
They know
does
there's a
damage.
ward here as well.
Both of them have wards, yeah.
Yeah, they should.
Is the ultimate going to be dropped? He's thinking about it. I suppose he knows Mepharah is just going to jump away.
I think he can kill him without him, maybe.
Yeah, he gets it. It was easily quick enough.
He was just waiting,
Yeah.
patient.
I mean, there's also a little bit of a cast animation from the Void, so Mepharah would have had to really, really be fast on that. Or having the Arcane Rune is so good on Batrider, forcing Royd's back.
And this is a completely different outcome from what we saw last game, in which the safe lane was safe, but now the safe lane's not very safe.
What is happening mid? Royds is going for the tower. Batrider is very low. TP in from the Batrider. Oh, he doesn't go down because the ultimate has ended. Royds does get healed. Now he has no mana. So
They have a clarity to give him, maybe.
they give him a clarity, but he's already lost his tower 9 minutes in. Soloed the tower. I suppose that is the power of the overpowered Death Prophet. Debate now is going for Armlet CK, so he's going the very greedy CK build. Whereas Nat is trying to build what looks like treads into the Battle Fury, but he's not really got a lot of farm. 9 minutes in, he's not hit 40 CS yet. Good denies. Bit of a fight going on top lane. 4 heroes here, no arena. Are they going to get any kills here? It's a lot of
They
back and
just
forth.
will run a Void.
Yeah, they missed the God Tribute. They do get a kill into Karen. Arena is up in 6 seconds. Somewhat has TP'd in. He does have his stun. Looks like
They have spear
Decay bot
coming
lane
as well.
got a kill onto Nat. That's a very nice kill to have. They do have the arena. They're going to drop the arena? Yeah, they will drop the arena. They'll drop the arena, but they don't have any mana for anything else. They're just going to fight it to death. Roy's picks it up with the drop swarm. Roy's also has got Boots of Travel really early, so you've got travels on both mid heroes already, which I quite like. Top net worth, actually the Mars. 401 Mars. Did he buy... did he go for Armlet? No, he is actually going for Armlet, not casual. He decides he's ahead, he's going to get some damage. So both POS 3s are building Armlet this game. Except Mars already has his. So he's a little bit ahead.
Aren't you glad, Kiwi, that you're not a +1 in like any of these teams?
Yeah. Yeah, this looks awful.
This is a nasty time for both of them. The slow on the Batrider, he's taking a fair bit of damage, but he's still alive at the moment. Now Jabate Mail
this-
turns up. What's he going to do? Get a crit onto Wobber? Get a stun? Nope, stun's on cooldown. Drops his ultimate.
And they're not gonna kill this guy.
He's
They
got
need
real-
like one more, I think. I don't think he's gonna die. Yeah, 10 TP.
Yeah, I think Kinder's going to die. Jabate Mail is very, very tanky. Now that Mars
Yeah,
is
now,
turned
now
up-
he dies. Yeah.
Oh, they can hit him.
Give it a
My
nap.
God, yeah.
Nice.
No, they're attacking over the cliff. But they took a very long time to rotate for the kill. Yeah, really long time indeed. I mean, they have 2 Boots of Travels on their team as well. I mean, on each team. I expected the TPs from the mid heroes.
Batrider
Yeah, so-
TP'd out of it, right?
So,
I think Bat was there and TP'd out.
what's Royd's going to build next? Well, you know the Batrider's going to go for BKB. Build on the Death Prophet this game.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Classic Yules. Get the BKB.
I think you go a
think it's
casual plate
BKB.
mail first before
Plate
BKB.
mail. Gives a lot of
Yes.
I
armor.
reckon just straight BKB.
The Dire's bottom tower does
Well, then you're basically mirroring the Batrider. Get the BKB up ASAP. But at least if you get Chronoed, you're probably going to survive it.
They are playing very high tempo with
Wow.
this DP ult.
If you've got a DP mid, that's what you want to do every time you have your ult up.
Get a tier 1.
Dire are trying to do the same. They of course have Jakiro who helps push a little bit, but their tower still has 1,000 health remaining. Dropping the glyph.
Oh,
Oh, Arena's used, they get the spear. Nice
Yeah,
line on
let's go to
Jabate Mail.
DK, yeah.
Yeah, they've got a slow. Can they kill
Does he have armor?
Jabate Mail?
Yeah. doesn't have
No, he
armor
doesn't
yet.
have
no, he
armor.
does not. But he's just fast.
He's
370
yeah,
boost speed.
yeah, pretty fast hero. Looks like Kinder's going to go down. Level 62. No, it's not. Both teams just staring each other in the face.
A Mexican stand-up.
Oh, can they
going
get
around
Royd?
here.
Oh, he knocks him away. He misses the lasso.
Oh.
Decides he has to go back. They get the stun a little bit too late. I am so glad Batriders are not building Witchblade anymore. That was the most useless meta ever, and I hated it.
Wasn't that just because there was the bug in the game? Of Manta.
There was,
People used to do that.
well, it was patched
Or a
out, I
feature in the
suppose.
game,
Yes,
I guess.
feature. I think they did put it in intentionally and then realized, whoops. But the thing is, even after they changed it for a while, Batriders were still buying the shard, not shard, the Witchblade, and it just felt really bad because right-click Batrider shouldn't really be a thing. Not at least in the
No.
mid game. So they're going back to building the normal items, and I'm
Dire's top
much
tower
bigger
is
fan of
under
that.
attack. Oh, that's got to hurt.
Batrider is the blindest hero in the game. I think the only hero other than Night Stalker who doesn't have 1800 day vision. I don't know where it says what the day vision is, but I think it's like 1200 or 1400. Got a little bit less than everyone else at least.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Must
They
be
are taking the top tower.
1400. They're trying. Royce doesn't have his ultimate yet. He's running at Somewhat. Somewhat does have the stun. Oh, I
I
just
smoked on Batrider and just missed. And just walked in the right direction and they just wasted a smoke.
Radiant's middle tower
Very
is
nice.
under attack.
Penetrate towers once again.
Dire's top tower
Yeah.
is doing its best.
Royd's not even using his ultimate. They're still taking the top tower. They're not actually committing for it. They're running back into their own jungle.
They don't want to lose
Oh,
mid
Nat,
tower right
they're going in. There's a haste rune on the Batrider. Nat is able to blink out. No, he doesn't get stunned. They'll get a nice clean kill under the tier 2 tower. Royd's TP's down. That means that the Dire keep hold of their top tower, and they get a kill on Nat. Nat, who 14 minutes in is still quite far from Battle Fury. He's the poorest core on the map. Somehow
They
poorer
got
than Farah.
Of
A
course,
lot of
I'm
damage on
very
mid
poor.
tower as well.
Yeah, about 600 damage, which is nice. Mufara has got the Mask of Madness now going into the Maelstrom. If I'm correct, when you proc the Maelstrom, that whole attack goes through evasion.
Missing middle.
So it's
I
like
don't know.
I think it's a
I
soft
know you get the-
counter. I'm almost certain that's how it works. It's a bit random, isn't it? But you have a 25% chance to definitely ignore evasion.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is the lightning proc pierces evasion.
But not just the lightning damage, also the
I'm
attack.
guessing it's also the attack because you need to attack to proc the lightning in the first place.
These skeletons have 300 health. They're getting destroyed. Why are they dying so
It'll
fast?
push the waves so quick though, like adding 12 damage.
Oh yes, they
every
buff the
creep.
creeps as well. Ah, I forgot
It's
about that.
ridiculous.
So I'm guessing they buff everything, all players, or is it just creeps?
Rally.
I think it's everything.
Yeah, everything. It just says the allies.
Yeah, it's like when you get this camp to pull like this camp, it's just ridiculous because they just don't. Nothing dies in the camp and it just kills the whole wave. Like it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Like, what
it
it
does
is.
seem
They
strange.
just rally and then it just kills everything. It's just
It does seem strange that one creep can mean that you can pull a wave to it and it just annihilates the wave way faster than
Yeah.
anything else. Yeah, the buffs to the creeps did also change pulling, made it a little bit easier to deny a wave.
yeah. And with Ench, like it's kind of ridiculous. I played a game safe lane and they just pushed like the second wave in, and with this rally creep they did like half the tower damage on the second wave because they just pushed it in and then rallied like twice. Everything has like 12 extra damage and it just adds up, and they just like destroyed the tower level 1, and it was just like, what do you even do against it?
Yeah, you have to be able to kill the summoner, but it's not that squishy, especially at level 1 when
No.
you've got 60 damage maybe.
And the skeletons, like if you don't have wave clear, they're not very easy to take down either. Like if you're just trying to
300
right
health.
click them.
Yeah, especially level 1, not taking down 300 health quickly.
Yeah,
And no level 1 spell is going to kill the skeletons unless you're like Juggernaut spinning on them or something.
yeah.
Wow, armlets up on the cause. You've got Yules was bought by Roids before. I was going to say before BKB. He's not even going BKB. He's going Kaya Sanj. Get himself a little bit tankier. I suppose it
I
reduces
think
the amount
that's a throw right there.
Well, it does reduce the amount of time you're stunned by Venge, you're stunned by the Bat Rider, but of course you're still going to take a lot of damage from everyone else and get chain stunned by the CK. Void will also hit you hard. Well, time lock goes through BKB anyway, so it doesn't.
Would be nice if they didn't have the Venge. Because yours is like an item used to like isolate one person and then just run them down, but like you can't really isolate one person if they're just gonna get swapped most of the time.
Yeah, it's true. Thought the change to Death Prophet making the silencer projectile would be a massive nerf to the hero, but it has not seemed to affect her as much as I thought.
What comes out? They're
Look how-
looking to get a pick with
Look how
this
fast
Blink
Voids are
Dagger.
moving.
They're all moving down though. No BKB on back yet.
Not
They
yet.
won.
They see Jabate Mail, but he is
They
the
have
tankiest
Blink
hero.
as well.
He's got an armlet. They've got a swap. They swap Jabate Mail.
Nope.
Or don't swap.
I
Just
got
run.
pushed away.
Run for your life. Yeah, someone's just going to TP out straight away. How is he still alive? Okay, he does die. Nearly gets a kill in return. But no.
That's the thing I was worried about.
What's that?
You can steal an illusion with enchant, and it works on CK illusions.
It works on strong illusions.
Yes,
I guess
it
not all
does.
illusions. But
Not all, yeah, but
it
I
works
think it's
on-
only CKs.
That's really weird because first of all, Chen can't take illusions, right? Helm of the Dominator can't take illusions. Only Enchantress can. But Enchantress can take strong illusions, but not the Venge strong illusion.
Nature attend us.
It can't take Venge or Arc Warden.
Revenge is a hero.
Well,
Yeah,
it's still a
Venge is
strong.
true.
It's still a strong illusion. It still counts. But whereas Arc Warden is not a strong illusion. Something else. I don't know.
Arc Warden is definitely like some hero unit because
Yeah.
you get Slark
Yeah.
stacks from it.
But you don't get it from hitting CK illusions. That's definitely a strong
No, no.
illusion.
Yeah.
It says strong illusions as well. The fact that you can take one is crazy, to be honest, because they do 100% damage. They hit so hard. No other illusion hits this hard. Actually, never mind. Grimstroke's illusion hits even harder.
And yep,
Dark,
2-second stun, tossing out.
Where are you going?
Oh, and then take
And-
illusion. Not for very long though. It's a very short duration. Macropire has been
Another
used.
stun.
Yeah,
Yep,
the
Chrono.
range. Oh, nice Chrono. 3-man Chrono. Gonna target the Mars first so we can't get the arena off. Makes a lot of
Needs to do a bit
sense.
more
Fire
damage.
stuff somewhat really,
They
really well
should blow up
casted.
the correct target,
Can they
not
get
the
Wobber?
edge.
They're gonna try. Karen taking a lot
They
of
should
damage.
just take the tower now and then.
Yeah, they will get the tier 1 tower after the glyph goes down. Nice Chrono from a fabric. Jabate Mail, level 13, with the shard just firing off these insanely long-range chaos bolts. And it's the last spell he's maxing as well, so it can only go up to 2.8 seconds stun so far.
What a brave.
Imagine that at 4 seconds.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I have smoked, but
He didn't go the rift range on CK.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
he's building like a core. He maxed the Chaos Bolt last and he went for Chaos Strike Lifesteal. It's like, I'm the carry now. He's got the most farm on his team. He's the highest level. But
What are your opinions on that, Kokopium? No rift range?
No riff range, no catch. But he does
Yeah,
have a
that's-
blink.
He'd rush blink,
But-
okay.
Yeah.
Even then though, like
Even
I
then,
was-
you would rather take the riff range as a +3. I mean, like, as a +1, it's really debatable, I feel.
Yeah.
I always thought it was a pos 1, it's like a no question rift range.
Rift range just seems better than 20% lifesteal when you've already got 60%. They do get a kill on Nat, which is a really nice kill to have, and Kinder now. The Dire finding some more kills. And they get the tower deny, so the gold is shared. Very nice.
I don't think they're ever gonna kill this. And unless if you have level 3 ult on CK.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. About time.
Ah, Wobber letting his creep get stunned. By the ridiculous stun from the Ogre Bruisers. And again? Yeah.
Oh,
3 second stun is nasty. Well, you do have BKB on the Batrider and 1500 gold. I wonder if he'll go Blink now or something else.
the Prophet's going Kaya.
Yeah, highest Sun.
Not
It
the BKB.
is the highest level. And it's quite tanky. But we'll see. See if the lack
He
of
doesn't
BKB
have armor.
comes to grief him.
It turns out.
I think the lack of BKB
Will
and
come
no
to grief him.
armor is gonna be a very sad story.
It's a bad, yeah, it's a bad combo, isn't it?
I'm expecting him to get one shot by the CK
Like,
ult. very
In
soon.
Chrono, he will just die, I think.
Well, you die in Chrono anyway, probably. Like,
I don't think, like, if
BKB
you have
doesn't
plate
help,
mail
does
and
it?
BKB, I think you're fine.
Yeah.
Plate now maybe, but BKB doesn't do a lot, right? Because Void already hits through BKB.
But the big void damage early is the Maelstrom procs. Like,
oh,
it doesn't
yes,
matter.
Maelstrom, yes.
It's the Maelstrom, yeah, so...
You're right, you're right. Yeah, that does get completely negated. Forgot about that. Probably is about a third of his damage.
Matt is not having a good time.
And CK went for
He's trying
12
to
strength
farm.
over -3 second Chaos Ball cooldown.
Oh, he is actually playing core.
Yes, he is.
Why?
He's just playing a core. I don't know. He even maxed the
Yeah.
Chaos Bolt last. He did go for the
I think the
shard,
12
but,
strength,
yeah.
I think the 12 strength's the play.
Well, it
On
makes
a
your
core,
illusion
yes.
But
stronger.
I don't think this 20% Chaos Strike lifesteal is the play.
3 second lower cooldown on Chaos Bolt. It only has a 10-second cooldown. That's a massive cooldown reduction. 30%
It's down to
CDR.
7.
It's just mad.
This is an easy bot tower for them, but they are gonna exo Roche. So tier 2 for Roche, I wonder.
Yeah,
They won't take tier 2.
yeah, because they've
Void,
glyphed it.
they don't do enough tower damage.
They aggressive glyphed, but then didn't use it, which seems like a big question mark.
I didn't realize, but too late.
Yeah,
Maybe
Base- They don't have any Roche pit vision at all.
when that at least
Whereas,
does have his battle speed and nearly the BKB as well. Now he also has an Aegis. They're TPing back.
I think, like, if Dire lose one fight where Nat gets 2 kills, I think it could be over for
Well,
Dire.
they pulled the Death Prophet into the arena, and there's a stun. The Chrono'd
The Chrono
absolutely
got
nobody,
whipped.
but it's a zoning Chrono, no problem. Can they get the kill onto Roy?
This
That
is the fight
question.
that they need.
Yeah, this is Radiant are desperate for this. Really nice play from Ted. That's going to be 1 kill.
And they
Aaron
get stun on
running away.
Mifara.
Yeah, Mufara, he is in a lot of trouble.
no stuns.
He will be okay.
Ah, the
Oh,
time
stun.
violation. They can still kill him.
That's
like,
a kill. That's a kill on Ted. Wow, this fight's turned around. Yeah, Roy just charging after Mufara, the dagger. And does get the kill
Nice.
with the Yules. Nice play with the Yules on Royds. Level 18 on the Death Prophet. I don't think you're going to chase the Batrider though. He is safely TPing out.
Oh, good strike in the.
He had a very slow TP actually. He TP'd to the outpost. Interesting fight. The Radiant just lost 1 hero, whereas the Dire lost 2. It was very messy, and they messed up the Chrono as well, unfortunately.
they didn't get tier 2, and Radiant got Roche as well. Like, I think this big swing for Radiant.
And the Dire wasted their glyph.
Now he will get Shivas on roids, and then maybe he's all good.
Get the plate mail, please.
He buys the Mystic stuff first, is griefing.
Please. Get the plate mail, please.
Oh, Royds is in a lot of
Oh,
trouble
yeah.
here. He uses the stun. He's got Batrider
he's
right
back.
underneath him. He doesn't have BKB. He gets brought back.
Yep.
He gets clobbered to death by the Jabate Encore, and it's just going from bad to worse. Looks like Decay is trying for a kill onto Kinder. Kinder's definitely going to go down. Jabate finds the kill, and that is 3 kills for the Dire.
What
Oh,
a catastrophe.
Yeah, that was awful for the Radiant. It was save your core syndrome. Royd was so out of position, but then the supports died as well for no reason.
He would have lived for 10 seconds longer if he had a plate mail.
Well, I wish we could see how much damage they took from different sources. We can only see the damage that they dealt, but a lot of it was Chaos Knight.
You can see. I think it's based on the death sun.
How can you see the death summary?
Click on the hero and then
Oh, Death
it's
Summary.
it's a plus thing.
That doesn't come up for me though when I click it. Oh, it does. You just have to click it like. What? It's so.
I don't
so
see it
buggy.
at all. Oh no, I
it's
do
a
see
bit
it.
bugged. Yeah.
But I'm clicking on it over and over.
Ah,
and
it doesn't
nothing's
come
happening.
up. Yeah.
Then it
doesn't come up
randomly
for me.
came up once.
It came up for me just now, and I think
Maybe
he had.
he's-
Yeah,
That's really
he took like 2.2k damage from CK just via auto attacks alone.
Why buy the Mystic
Yeah.
Staff? He's still doing it. He's still going.
Oh no.
He's gonna die again.
No, he's
No,
okay.
he's not.
Okay, he's
I
fine.
think if he just gets chronoed though, he will just die again. Like
If I drops the BKB, he knew it was coming. But
And he's turning around,
ooh,
raising his hand.
they've got to be careful
why
diving.
is it-
You don't want to dive the tier 2 tower. The enemy team have a lot of armor, but then
no,
take him
he's
out of the
not
tier 2
doing
tower.
it.
Where's the Chrono? Yes, the Chrono. That's going to be a kill on Death Prophet. And then they just run straight back away. Going for a kill onto Wobber, but they're really not sure of what they want to do. I feel like the Dire are actually stronger
Got
here.
buyback.
When Farah
No,
goes down,
sounds
dies to the
great.
impetus. Yeah, buyback
Kill.
from Death Prophet. Royce drops the ultimate, charging in. Nice stun from somewhat, but the Dire suffered from a massive amount of indecision there. I think either would have worked, but they did. Well, they did neither. They didn't full engage or full retreat.
Nat doesn't get any kills from these engagements though. It's kind of sad. Like he blinks in and then there's no stun follow up for him.
But he has
Doesn't get anything.
sneakily climbed his way to #1 net worth despite having a score of 254. He's about to
It's
pick
the
up a Deso.
battle fury.
It is. And Mo Farah is in all these fights, which means he also either dies, which like this just happened now.
So I think like if they just end the game before he can get an MKB,
Yeah, Nat
like
has
Nat
taken the
won't
talent.
die.
And that was the talent we were talking about. Jabate can't kill Nat because he's going to do practically
No.
0 damage to Phantom Assassin.
Jabate
can't
needs
kill.
to go on like Jakiro. Jakiro is going to do so much in fights, like with Ice Path and stuff. So if Jabate goes Jakiro and then you lasso like Roids, then I think you're good. But like
They're going to start with the kill on
MKB is-
Wobber. No, they can't because Wobber's just too tanky. BKB's dropped by Decay. He's trying for a kill, but he doesn't actually lasso anyone because he doesn't have it. Jabate must get the stun onto Roids. Well, he's just going to use it. Roids is okay.
Dire just need to leave. Like this is just bad.
But Farah, he's
slap.
found a kill onto Wobber, but Nat also finds a kill onto somewhat. Look
These
at
fights
the
are happening
massive damage,
everywhere.
huge crit. Roids is going to go down. That was a buyback on Roids, a 90-second cooldown. Big Macropie though, trying to get a kill onto Jabate. Nat is strong now. At least he's got a very good slow. Jabate realizes he might be able to get a kill onto Kinner, doesn't manage to get it. It's going to be a nice double kill for the Radiant, even though they did lose the Death Prophet, who's now respawning for 75 seconds. Nat got a couple of kills. Now he is 2,000 gold ahead and level 22. I feel like this is Nat's game now.
He is a happy PA.
Very
Yeah, I
happy.
think so.
I mean, how can he die? He has to be killed by essentially
Magic
the Bat
damage.
Rider.
The faceless.
Could get cottled, you know. A classic case of solar bind, illuminate does half your HP.
Yeah, with Bat Rider on top of you as well. But he has a BKB, so it's just going to be very difficult to kill this PA if they don't get a lasso into all of the burst damage possible. And it's
Yeah, I think they need to split push on Dire. Like you have Bat Rider that's going to push lanes with bots, right? So if they can just push out the lanes and get the next Roche with a Void MKB, then I think you can just Chrono PA, kill PA,
yeah.
and then be happy.
Well, Chaos Knight is opting for the Silver Edge approach of breaking. Does the break always
Yeah.
land, or can it be dodged?
It always lands.
Okay, so you have 4-second window where you can crit PA to death. Although obviously Chrysalis is a little bit wasted on Chaos Knight, but the break does help the Void, I suppose. So I think the Void's going to build it before he will.
Mm.
What's the duration of Bloodthorn? 'Cause that's obviously a second option.
Lasso comes
yeah,
out.
Lasso onto Ted. But are you going to kill Ted? Out comes the stun. Yeah, it looks like that's going to be a pretty solid and easy kill. But out comes the
The
bouncing.
bounce.
Really strong magic missile. Roids drops the exorcism. Bateman's also
They
going to
have
use his
Chrono.
ult. Chrono, going to drop it. Wait for the absolute maximum duration, but looks like Jabema is going to be good. He gets swapped out, then he runs straight back in on autopilot and will just go down. And there's a massive kill onto his brother.
I think that's pretty good for Dire, I think.
Yeah, they've got a buyback. Oh, nice blink away.
They can just leave
If they
now.
can leave.
Well, it was
They
2
just
kills for
leave
2 kills, but there was a buyback on Ted.
Well, Mo Farah gets the kill. Did he get the kill?
Nope.
No,
No, he didn't. Oh, that's a bit sad.
no kills, unfortunately. Jabema, followed by Decate. What is he building? He is trying to go for the MKB, but he's still about 2,500 gold away. It's going to take him some time. And when PA gets level 25, those talents are deadly.
Yeah.
MKB on Void is like an absolutely huge amount of damage though, because you can proc on the bash. So
Oh, right, and get like a double
I think
MKB
you can
proc.
at least.
Yeah, you can. It's a double hit, right? So you should be able to.
Remember, you also have the
Yeah.
level 20 talent where you get 120 attack speed in
Yeah.
Chrono.
Yes,
You
he's just
got
picked
it.
that up. That's a
And
massive
it's
boost.
so huge.
So like, okay, so Nat goes, yeah. If Nat gets Satanic, maybe it's a bit iffy if you can kill him in a Chrono with MKB, but
You will kill him in Chrono if they fully kill him. There's no chance that he shouldn't.
well, if he
Satanic
has
would be enough.
Satanic, like,
Well,
the
25.
thing is he'll
strength.
have Satanic plus 1 item, right? Satanic, maybe Basher he goes afterwards, and he'll farm it quicker because they're in a winning game. So, like,
Maybe.
it's a bit iffy whether this will actually make a difference. Because if they don't kill him in Chrono, he's gonna BKB Satanic, and then he's gonna be full HP in 1 hit.
And just
Yes, you
1v5.
have to
Yeah.
kill him. I mean, or follow up with another stun, Heaven's Halberd. I mean, they've got a lot of lockdown on the Dire. They just don't have the damage to kill him at the moment. We'll see what happens. The gold difference is actually non-existent because the Dire cores are a little bit more fed. We've also got Batrider Lasso. He's going for Octarine core at the moment. They've got good split pushes on the Dire team. Like you said, they need to be equalizing them.
Tower is doing its best, but it
Sekiro is such a good pusher. Liquid fire, liquid frost.
should,
and-
Frost is done.
Go on this top lane. Like Kinder should die there.
Yeah,
where his
well,
team is.
as
There
soon
we
as you
go.
said that. Didn't use the lasso,
Oh, he doesn't
though.
want to go.
Should use
They don't
lasso.
see the enemy. I guess they're
Yeah,
scared.
but Lasso under the tower, he would have been fine. Jabema's being gone on by Nat, level 24 Nat. Jabema does have BKB, doesn't drop it. Not yet, anyway.
But that's
No
Whoa,
BKB
Wobber
on
took a
Nat.
lot of damage, but he's healing so much. He's got the shard as well.
They have Chrono
Oh,
ready as well.
There's the Chrono,
yeah.
yep. They're going to go hard
this-
onto Roids.
Yeah, this guy's Roid's
There's
dead.
a DP.
That's the
is
kill that
dead.
you need. But then Nat, he's looking for some kills. And now they're all
Now
trying
they-
to run away.
now
Nat
they
gets
need to
one kill.
leave.
Yeah,
They need to
after
leave
the
on
kill.
Dire.
One kill and they're back. That's fine. They've used Chrono. Closer to MKB. Everything
Oh,
they needed.
no.
Karen's fine. She's very fast.
Aaron
She's
will
got
get
Ghost
one
Scepter.
shot.
You got Ghost Scepter. Yep, he uses it straight away. Almost like a
30
bait,
seconds stun.
actually. But they don't have lasso. No. I heard the satanic
Satanic
sound,
pops.
yeah.
Just to get rid of the solar blind, I think.
Yeah.
I think like Bat should just TP bot, push the lane out. Oh, Roche is up though.
It is up, and this is the second Roche. There is going to be a shard.
They can do it so quickly without Exo anyway that maybe it doesn't matter.
They do when you have a PA who's this farm. And shard on PA is pretty good. Third of pure damage, also has an AoE break. Quite good against Chaos Knight and Void. Stops Void doing any stunning.
It helps you find the real CK.
I mean, you've got no Chrono. Do you want to be fighting this? You don't have Lasso
Maybe they
either. You don't really
steal.
have anything.
No,
they don't
they
steal it,
don't.
unfortunately, but they're
Not
still a team fight.
arena,
But yeah, the
arena,
3-man
arena.
arena. Nat just blinks in. She's going to get kill after kill, and Nat's very happy. Can they get a kill onto Wobber? They're trying to kill the wrong target, and then they do manage to get a kill, but Farah.
Might get
Plus
dead as
debate,
well.
no, they will get a kill on Ted. Actually, not looking too bad for
Yeah,
Dire.
everyone's
Buyback.
dead.
The only person alive is Nat. Now there is a respawn on the Death Prophet. Lloyd is now coming back up. Does have Exo. Is this a kill on Nat?
They
No, I
can't
think
kill
he's
no, they
leaving.
can't kill that. They can't kill that.
Time dilation is actually so good against Phantom Assassin. Really lowering the, or sort of holding the cooldown of the dagger and the Phantom Strike. But anyway, that's the best I could have hoped for anyway. Getting a few kills. Mofara actually has enough gold to get the MKB. He really needs to pick that up now.
Is that enough gold? I don't think so. He's missing a little bit.
No, he's got enough gold. Oh no, sorry, the recipe, 675,
Yeah.
I didn't see that. forgot the recipe's so expensive. It used to be like 300. Now it's quite a
Oh,
lot.
Nat, he's hunting.
Used to be no recipe, and then
For a
it was
while.
first item on every carry hero, and then they were like, maybe
Especially Wind Range. Oh,
There's
Wind
more
Range.
not.
power,
Yeah, he's
no.
dead on. Yeah, he's
Oh no.
Kill the creep, kill the creep! Oh, he needs to TP out. He can TP out, he'll be
oh, he's
fine.
okay.
There's no basher. Yeah, his VKB was on lower duration anyway. He's very close to the MKB. But
The Mask of
it's good
Madness
for it.
ran out. That's why. If he had like gone slightly earlier, you might have got him because Mask of Madness would have still been on.
Double edged sword.
BKB doesn't dispel your own mask?
No, it does not.
No, no, you're still silenced. Like on bot lane, when they went on him and he BKB'd, he couldn't chrono straight away. Like it would have been a really nice chrono if you could go straight away, but Mask of Madness kind of.
Yeah, making mask silence yourself was a really good change. Obviously, it didn't used to do that. It's just a steroid, but you took like 20% more damage or something. But I like the silence version. Makes it a much more high risk reward item.
And they are pushing.
You get -8 armor as well.
8 armor, okay. Which
Yeah.
is quite a lot of armor, considering it gives 0.
Especially against PA.
Yeah, and you don't have a lot on Void. Void's agi gain is 3, but you don't buy a lot of agi items. You're not building sort of Manta Skadi on this hero. He's still going for Skadi, actually. He does have MKB being flown out to him now, so that's going to be his big damage item. He can kill Royd in 2 seconds flat anyway.
But
Yeah,
the real
I don't think
question
he's.
is-
I don't think he's killing PA.
Whether he's killing PA.
Not by himself, but with a little bit of help from his friends, he might be able to. They also have a lot of follow-up stuns. You know, you can fire up the
yeah.
Chaos Bolt.
Maybe with Wave of Terror he kills PA.
I think when the Aegis runs out, how much HP does he get from putting Basher in?
Basher
He's
is
got the
only
3K.
10 strength, 200.
Okay.
Yeah, 200 HP.
I think he could. I think he could. With 120 extra attack speed, I think it's still possible
Plausible.
to kill.
Yeah,
But I think
so.
it.
lucky
I think
with
it's like
bashes.
on the yeah.
Dire's top tower is
If you
doing
get no
its best,
bashes,
but it
then I
doesn't
think
look
it's a
good.
big L.
Get some bashes. You're attacking very fast.
Dire has fortified.
Right,
Yeah.
so
I
Dire
don't
have
think the
got-
Shivas. I don't know if the Shivas is enough to let Roids live either.
He needs another.
Needs another
Dire's
HP.
top tower has fallen in battle.
It's either HP
think-
or like more armor, but I don't think extra
Well,
armor.
Royd
is
has
I
gonna
don't
got
think.
his ultimate.
I don't think more armor works against Void. Like you
Maybe
do a lot
more
of damage
quite a
and
lot of
procs.
Stuns coming out. Oh, they get reflected back though with the Lotus Orbs. Tower goes down so quickly. They want to make the most of the ages. 1 minute 20 seconds left. Voids is just safely taking the top tower.
This
I don't
joint is
think
two
Dire.
stuns.
I don't think Dire want to go on
I
this.
mean, that's it. It's gone. Oh, Mafar goes in. He gets the Chrono. Going to kill Royd straight away. And that's Nat. First life down. So he
But yeah,
leaves
if they
him
get
for a
the
little
Mars,
bit.
they need to get
Decides
Mars.
to go back.
And then it's,
Yeah, Mars definitely going to go down. BKB drop. No, he's not going to go down. Yes, he will. He will die. But now Nat. He's at full
He
strength.
does have his arena
Does he
down.
want to fight?
He's just missing.
Oh, Mofara, he gets
Into
crit.
the ice path.
Massive crit, 1800 damage, gets instantly deleted. Nat is still on full strength with the Satanic. Actually goes for a respect tip.
I don't think that was a respect tip. You time walked into the Jakiro path.
yeah.
Yeah, but he got
Which
killed
is-
very fast. Nice blink out. Good reactions. I mean, they did
Void
get 2
did
kills
have
in an
shot.
Aegis, but they just lost their rank before the fight even began.
Should make my life easier.
I think they should have been happy with killing Roids and then getting the Mars afterwards, and then they should have just left. Like
Yeah.
they should while Nat's still respawning with Aegis, they should have just got out on everyone. If they killed Mars slightly quicker, he wouldn't have got arena on, and then it would have been easier. But
I just want to know what talent Mofara is considering. I really hope he doesn't take the 20% backtrack, because that is not good against Nat, who already has a built-in source of break. I suppose you can't.
I think the backtrack is great.
But it pierces spell immunity, Fan of Knives, so you're going to break the backtrack anyway.
I don't think it
Yeah,
can
but
Yeah, you
Can
can.
it be
It's,
broken?
yeah,
it's
it can get
breakable, yeah.
broken.
Oh.
Yeah. But I think it's still just worth it. Like
But big Chrono, pretty good. And that's guaranteed to have some use, right? Whereas the backtrack
I
that
don't
gets
know.
broken.
Because like if you big Chrono, like what's CK gonna do in the fight?
Ooh,
You know, it
that
suddenly
has a
becomes
second
hard to
stat.
go around the Chrono. I think backtrack is the
too
way.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I was just concerned because Nat can break it anyway, but it doesn't really save you against being bursted. That's the only person who's auto-attacking you. Though you backtrack all damage, right? Not
Yeah.
just...
Yeah.
So you can backtrack pretty much anything.
You can backtrack the entirety of Macropyre if you're lucky.
Well,
that is.
I guess technically.
It's like Lagunas and stuff. You can just backtrack.
Yeah, I liked the Heroes of New Earth had a clone of Faceless Void, but I like the implementation of backtrack better. You took the damage, but then you healed it back over 1 second. So it meant you couldn't survive if you were on, 500 HP and you get hit by a Finger of Death. You can't just completely avoid it. Because that will always
Oh,
be
this is the item that Royds needs. The Aeon Disc.
Yeah, they get the kill. Ice Path, follow up from Guinness Surprise. There is buyback, but still. And Royd's chasing in
Well,
with the
Female's gonna have to
legs.
beat
Yeah,
KB.
he does beat KB. Can he kill Royds? Seeing quite a lot of damage. You've got to be
maybe.
careful though because of that. Just got to be careful. Ooh, Nat still wants to go in. Ice Path does just miss. Somewhat goes down very quick. Doesn't get the stun to Nat. Oh, the blind.
The
blind
blast
from
break.
Karen. Really good.
Blast break.
There's the buyback. Buyback
Nice
from Nat.
Chrono.
Good
He's gonna
Chrono.
kill them
Yeah,
all in
3-man
Chrono.
Chrono. That's going to be good. Do they have the damage to kill Nat anyway? Nat drops them. Satanic. No, they can't kill Nat. They can't kill, even though they had
1v5.
so many heroes on him. Nat with the Satanic. He is just way too strong. I think they underestimated Nat, or they overestimated their ability to kill him. Jabate now goes down very quickly. Now Mofaris just going back and forth, but has
This
so
poke
much
is
life
really
steal.
nice.
Slow is amazing. There's
They
a
can, yeah,
buyback,
they can kill Nat
They
now.
will,
I
they
think
will.
he dies.
Yeah, he does now. Mofaris got to be careful though. Oh, he does get the
Nice.
kill.
Good.
Nice
Backtrack.
spear, actually. Yeah, he does have the
Backtrack.
backtrack.
Doing good
You
work.
are
And
not scared. The solar bind is MVP. It's kept every hero on 100 move speed the entire fight. Actually been crazy. And now Karen going for the E-Blade does actually have the money to buy E-Blade easily and some. That's going to be a really good item against the PA. Well,
the
that's
real
a great
question
team
is
wipe. But they did
who
have to
won the
commit
fight?
they did have to commit 2 buybacks, but they still are up a lot of
Who did
gold
they
XP.
buy back?
They bought back on Venge and Void.
Yeah, Void had to buy back
Oh,
first.
Void?
Yeah. But
Yeah,
he did get
because-
a
Oh
few
yeah,
died.
yeah, he died in mid
He-
lane.
He got a few solo kills though. So he is level 27. 10k gold behind the PA. But
If
yeah,
they get Roche is one. I think like if he gets Butterfly on Void, I think Butterfly before Scarly, and then I don't think he will die as quickly to PA at least. But like he also will need a Nullifier at some point. Like the items that he needs is stacking up a bit.
yeah, it does happen. I think Nullifier
Maybe.
should be bought earlier than people think because you get really fed and oh, my Barrow's gone in, he's found the Roids. Is it going to be enough damage? Oh, the Ice Path! BKB wasn't used by Mofara. Is it going to be enough to kill Roids though? They're going to try, they're going to go for a kill on Kinder Surprise instead. Kinder Surprise actually has a Trickster's Cloak, but decided he wouldn't use it for whatever reason. Roids is going to go down. No, he's not.
No,
Oh,
he's not.
Come on,
He's-
he survives. He had
Wallahi.
no business
Might.
surviving. Absolutely none. They're trying to
You're
kill wall,
not-
but they
you're
cannot
not
want to
killing
attack
them.
him.
The break, okay. The break comes out.
Yeah, still not
They need
enough.
to leave. They
Not
need to
anymore.
leave.
PA
Like
is up.
now.
Oh, the crit
Oh.
did no damage. Oh, wow. Okay, that's actually insane. But, they still got a tower. They still got a kill on Kinder. They could have got more, but
Kinder bought back as well.
still good. Yeah, buyback from Kinder. So they'll
They
take
still
it.
have buyback on all 3 cores on the Regent.
It's another
Just like
insane
you need
close
Roche
game.
control now on Dire. Like if you can get Roche on Mo Farah, like it's not as bad that he doesn't have buyback anymore.
13 seconds to
They have a
respawn.
DD and Chrono now as well. Like if they get Chrono on PA, does he have BKB ready? In 9 seconds. Like if he just Chronos PA and kills him, like he has the
4
buyback for the
seconds,
Roche.
3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. BKB is at the ready.
Roche is
Ooh, he
up.
put his hands in the air. Then he dropped them.
They need to smoke. Do they have one? Karen's got one in backpack.
Yeah, one in backpack from Karen. Bait now is in Invis.
The DD's gonna run out.
Do you Chrono Roids? No is the answer. You've
I
got
think
to
this
Chrono
is
PA.
a Chrono PA kinda. Like
Smoke
Kinder
from the
needs
Radiant.
Kinder needs to die as well. Yeah, Roids has Aeon Disc. They didn't see him get it either, so
Look from the Radiant.
They
Oh!
go on with Farah. This is a good chance to burst him down. You've also got the Abyssal Blade. He gets Glimmer Cape, so he's
The
going to be
Glimmer.
okay. BKBs, he
The
dropped the
kid
Chrono.
just
Yes, he drops Chrono. He
gets
goes
shot.
straight onto Nat. Does he have enough damage to kill him? He's going
if he-
hard.
If he hits,
No,
No,
Nat
Sonic
is-
has been dropped. And now Nat is going to be
The
absolutely
Nature's-
fine.
the
Not
Nature's attendance.
oh,
Yeah. That is a shame. He tried, did not quite have enough damage. Got a bit unlucky. And Bentley is going to go down. Now it's all over for the Dire. Game completely wiped.
So much healing coming out from the Holy
Bad.
Locket and Enchantress, actually.
Yes, that's a massive healing build. Also has
Nice crits.
That's an angry man right there.
and
You have 13 wisps.
They also have.
Oh, he didn't get. Did he
Hero.
get anything off on Batrider, or did he just die to the crits? Like, Lasso is up, Refresher is up.
I think he BKB Blanket
And then-
he
and
got
then got
first hit
bashed.
bashed into
Yeah.
Abyssal into a double crit.
Yeah, that's sad.
I don't know why Nat's just over there taking Roche, but anyway. The game is pretty much over at this point.
He's
Nah,
just getting the
his-
stats up.
Oh,
His
true.
team doesn't need him to push. Kinder
I mean-
is doing a lot of tower damage.
Liquid Frost is absurd because the percentage damage works on buildings. I don't know why it does because nothing else does percentage damage to buildings in this game. Have you seen how much damage it does to the Ancient? You cast it once, takes like a quarter of the Ancient's health away. Mad. Anyway,
They
Royd's-
didn't even pop A on this guy. They didn't touch Roids in the fight.
No.
We
Well, they went
blame-
all in on that and they didn't succeed.
Everything. Well, did they? It was only Mufara on that. Like, what happens to the rest of the team? They just didn't. Nothing happened.
Yeah, unfortunately. GG pulled.
Is that 2 wins for Nat and Kinder? Or did they lose? I wasn't here for the end of the first one.
Who was Nat playing in the first game? He was playing the Wind Ranger.
They
right?
lost to the Dusa, I think. Was it?
Ah,
Yeah, they lost to the Malfara Dusa.
So it's the 1-all at least.
Yeah.
I think that they had definitely an opportunity to win that game. It was another really, really close match, but the one final team fight, and look how much far Nat got. By 40 minutes, he is so far ahead of everybody else. And Satanic was the item, as it turned out. I just always
yeah.
wonder
Too much HP to die.
if you're this is how I've actually built Mars before, or any kind of hero. If you know that the enemy's team is all about Chrono to kill, like the only way Nat was going to die that game was to Chrono, nothing else pretty much, right? Would you not try and get a Wind Waker? It will definitely keep
I
him
don't know.
alive.
I think it's a bit of a meme.
Well, it
Like,
keeps
it's
him alive.
7k gold.
It
you know?
is. It is 7k gold. It is very
I don't
expensive.
think you can get that much farm on a support in time.
Well, I always build it on a pos 3, usually. Like, if I know I have to save someone, and the only way my core is going to die is to a single ultimate, then I do build it. But I understand it's not really easy for anyone to pick it up. Or maybe Royds could have built it, but he was dying anyway. He had to buy something to defend himself.
Surprisingly, no BKB from Death Prophet and still won. I think like what
Yeah.
I said. Maybe
Yeah.
he was just lucky. Maybe he was like big brain, and I don't know what I'm talking about. But no BKB win.
No BKB. Maybe an E-Blade would have been pretty good as well. Aaron did buy one, but the Radiant would have done with one. Okay, they won. Nat wasn't able to be killed. Satanic just healed him to full HP instantly. So very
Rough
nice
lane
play.
into a win game.
Exactly.
That's what you love to see.
Well, it was very good matches. We had two really, really intense games where pretty much it was non-stop fighting the entire time. So it was really nice to see. And that's going to be it for this in-house. So thank you very much for joining me, Kiwi. So I had another TriCast, which is awesome.